Hello again, YouTube. Argonaut2 here. I just wanted to take a few minutes this evening to talk about my Ruger Red Label 12 gauge. As you can probably see in the video, the quality isn't fantastic, but you can probably still tell. This is not, I repeat, not one of the brand new production line Ruger Red Labels. Those are beautiful guns, and actually I had really wanted one really badly. But at the time that I was looking really seriously, I just was not finding them anywhere. I was living down in Las Vegas for a number of years. They never seemed to be coming up down there in the past couple of years that they've been redoing and reintroducing them. I moved back to Montana this past summer, and for the first several months I was here, that seemed to be the case here too. I wasn't seeing them anywhere. And I have a good friend who has a number of them, and he particularly likes the English stock on his. He got another one, I think in a 12 gauge, might have been a 20, that had an English stock, and he couldn't justify keeping all of them in his stable, so he offered this one to me, knowing how much I wanted it. And he wanted it to go to somebody who would like it and appreciate it too. He didn't want to just sell it to some goof who wasn't going to appreciate it. So he sold it to me. I hesitate to actually mention what he sold it to me for, because it was really a friend's price. These are, well, the new run are MSRP'd at about $1,400 or so. I am finally now seeing them in the stores around here for about $1,200, sometimes $1,100. But having said that, it's January 2015, and there's likely going to be an announcement any time now that the Red Label is going to be discontinued from their production line, from Ruger's production line. Apparently, the rumor has it, with a very, very limited run of 20 gauge. Just a few hundred, apparently. Who knows whether that's really true or not. But apparently they are discontinuing the new version of the Red Label, which is a shame, because people were really, it's not because of demand, people were really into buying that one. I don't know what their distribution situation was, but again, I wasn't seeing them until a couple of months ago. But now that I am seeing them, they're in the $1,100 to $1,200 range. Nice features about those ones. They have a couple of mechanical features that are nice, that I won't really go into, but they also include a set of 5 Briley choke tubes, which is nice. Mine doesn't actually have that option. Mine is fixed chokes. And I'm okay with that. Honestly, this gun is, it's obviously not a Benelli, Satori, or even higher end. But it is a really nicely made Ruger, all-American made, very balanced gun, and it shoots far better than I do. So I'm nowhere near up to the level that this gun is capable of producing for somebody. So I'm very happy with it, and having the full and modified fixed tubes, fixed chokes, is just fine by me. Again, I ended up getting this one because at the time I wasn't finding them in stores yet, the new run, and this one my friend was looking to part with, and yeah, I got an incredibly good deal on this. Well south of $1,000. If you can find an older one like this is from the older run that ceased production in the early 2000s, something, 2010, 12, somewhere in there. But if you can find one from that decades-long production run, and it's under $1,200, under $1,100, maybe under $1,000 even, I would, if it's in really good condition, I'd grab it. If they are in fact stopping production on the new line of Red Labels, and it sounds like they are, the demand for them is going to go up and up and up, I would suspect, in the next couple of years. So the prices are going to do what they did the last time Ruger stopped production. And I would imagine a gun similar to this, or the new ones, are going to climb. It's not a collector's gun. It's not a selling kind of a thing, an investment gun. But if you want to get into a Red Label and you have the resources to do it now, I'd suggest doing it now, because it's likely that the price will only go up. Having said that, you know, as I said, the new run has the 5 Briley tubes, which is a really nice feature. One of the things that the older Red Labels have, where I think they win out, is the quality of the wood. And this isn't just the Red Labels and the new Red Labels versus the old Red Labels. This is really any gun with a wooden stock these days. The older walnut is just a lot nicer, and it's probably hard to see in the video on this, But this is really, and this was a field gun. This has been taken out many, 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 many times before I ever had it even. And it's got some dings and mars on it, but even with that, the quality of the wood is such that those just look like character marks. It's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful walnut. And you just can't get that these days unless you're really talking a much higher end gun. I absolutely love, I love the whole gun, but I especially love the wood on it. Ruger has their classic stainless receiver, no screws, no nothing, no engraving. I know a lot of people like bluing and engraving. I do too, actually. I do too, but I think the way they've kept this nice and clean is really very pleasing. The whole thing is just well made and beautiful and meant to be used. It's not a safe queen by any stretch of the imagination. You know, it's not a gun to put over the mantle, but not that you should necessarily do that. But it is just a beautiful, beautiful gun to my eyes. It's balanced nicely. Its weight is nice. It's very comfortable. It's about the right length of pull for me. And I enjoy it very much, and I'm very pleased to have it, especially at the price I was able to pick one up for. Like any over and under, or side by side really for that matter, very simple process here. The tang's over. Like so. Fore end on and in, clicks in just like that. Take it apart, reverse. And just like that, you can put it into a case, which I'll be doing with it shortly. So, anyway, the Ruger Red Label, over under 12 gauge, wonderful, wonderful gun for the price point. And again, if you can find one used that's in really good condition, I'd strongly suggest picking one up if you're in the market for it. Very serviceable, very well made, and you'll really enjoy it. Please like and subscribe. And I'm not an expert. I'm not claiming to be an expert by any stretch of the imagination about either shotguns, shotgunning, or the Red Label line. I just know that I'm an enthusiast and I appreciate them a lot. So if you have more information, if you have questions, comments, ideas, please feel free to post them under this video. And again, please like and subscribe, and I look forward to hearing your comments. Have a good night. Thanks.